The performer, who lent his voice to John Redcorn in the Fox animated series, was tragically shot on Sunday, June 1, following a tumultuous confrontation in Texas. He was 59 years old. The Post verified that the individual suspected, Sifridu Alvarez-Sija, was apprehended and charged with first-degree murder. He is currently incarcerated, with his bail set at $200,000. Just days prior to the dispute that supposedly resulted in his demise, Joss was escorted from a venue by security during the King of the Hill panel at the ATX TV festival, according to onlookers who spoke to People. The purported event, which was filmed by a fan, took place at the Paramount Theater in Austin, Texas, on Friday, May 30. Insiders informed the outlet that Joss, who was part of the audience, approached a microphone designated for the Q&A segment of the event and began to speak before it was the audience's turn to engage with the panelists. It appeared he became a bit emotional while he spoke, but mainly he remained composed and just needed to express his thoughts, the insider relayed to the outlet, mentioning that the show's co-creators Mike Judge and Greg Daniels didn't seem concerned. "I am an actor," Joss stated. "When I see a mic, I use it. When I notice an injustice, I strive to correct it. I take a breath, I desire to breathe." During his address, the performer disclosed that his residence had burned down 3 months prior. While he conveyed to the audience it was due to my sexuality, Joss' neighbors informed TMZ that he allegedly utilized a barbecue pit to heat his home after losing power. Later in the footage, one of the creators informed the audience that Joss voiced John Redcorn on King of the Hill and was making a return for the revival. As applause erupted from the crowd, Joss began to walk towards the stage and across the front row, at which point the video concludes. However, the eyewitness reported that security swiftly approached and removed him from the venue. As Joss stepped away from the microphone to return to his seat, that's when security informed him he needed to exit, and he did so calmly and willingly, the Observer claimed, adding that the panel supposedly got back on track subsequent to Joss' departure. The Post reached out to a representative for the ATX festival for further commentary. Tragically, Joss was shot and killed 2 days after the festival, with neighbors indicating he returned to his torched home to retrieve a victim's fire fund check. Upon his arrival, he discovered the remains of one of his cherished dogs that perished in the fire, reportedly sending him into a fit of fury. Witnesses shared with TMZ that he started screaming at anyone in sight, including Alvarez-Sija, who allegedly got into a vehicle, discharged several rounds at Joss, and fled the scene. He was apprehended approximately a block away from the shooting site. Joss' spouse, Tristan Kern de Gonzalez, expressed his sorrow following the unexpected passing. "This has inflicted both of us with profound emotional anguish. We began to scream and weep in reaction to the agony of our discovery," Gonzalez recounted in a Facebook post, reflecting on finding their deceased dog's remains. "Whilst we were in distress, a man approached us. He began shouting violent homophobic slurs at us. He then raised a firearm from his lap and opened fire." While Joss' husband asserted that the shooting was motivated by hate, authorities informed the Post that no evidence existed to substantiate those claims. A GoFundMe campaign was initiated for Joss earlier this year post-fire, reporting that $10,721 in contributions had been amassed to assist him in recovering his losses. The fundraising page also revealed that his father had constructed the home for his mother in 1957, and 3 of his dogs lost their lives in the inferno. In addition to voicing John Redcorn in King of the Hill, Joss also portrayed Chief Ken Hotate in Parks and Recreation and appeared in series such as Ray Donovan and Friday Night Lights.